1,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people. Imagine trying to do stand-up comedy in front of 1,000 people. So, how about those Yiga members and their bananas? Is this thing on? Alright, I'm gonna be honest with you. This video is not scripted at all. The way I wanted to celebrate this milestone is to get to know you guys more. And what's a better way to do that than by knowing your Zelda hot takes? I made a post asking you guys to give me your craziest hot takes, and I was hoping to get a few, but holy, you guys really interacted with it, and I couldn't be more grateful. Let's see what great things you guys have to say. Without a reject waifu like Rudo, we'd never have a goat like me. Anyways, today we are reacting to your takes together. No script, no fancy editing, just me, you, and this screen between us. Alright, our first hot take by Ethan. Twilight Princess's art style is still good. Well, first, thank you Ethan for your take. I hope you're doing well and are having an awesome day, man. Second, you guys came from my guts when I posted the short about Twilight Princess not aging well. But look, let me explain. By that I meant compared to Wind Waker, I feel like the art style didn't age as good. It's still good though. Other than Ocarina of Time, it's my favorite Zelda game, and a big part of that is because of the graphics. But my point was, if we got a good Switch port, a cleaner and upscaled version of the game, it would look amazing. So please, don't hate me. I love the art style, I promise. Our next hot take is by Chibi. I'm gonna be pulling some hot takes from my Discord server, so if you guys haven't joined, please join my Discord server. There's so many awesome Zelda fans like me, like you. Come make some friends, man. Come interact with me. I'd love to meet you guys. Chibi said, bombs don't feel that good in many of the games. Genuinely, the only real reason you use them in most games are as key of sorts. I wish you could use them better for combat, like what they're doing in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Or even better, in Echoes of Wisdom, you usually start off with little stuff and have to fight through your way somehow. Why not make bombs an early game item and the sword a bit later? It's unconventional, but would be awesome to build up to the sword. I get what you mean, Chibi, kind of like Skyward Sword in a sense, right? Well, first, thank you Chibi for your take. I agree with you. Bombs in most Zelda games are like just an item you use to open walls, not really for enemies. If you think about it, we're basically like inconvenience construction workers with them. But imagine if you actually start a Zelda game with just bombs, like no sword, no shield, just 10 freaking explosives. That's literally the Michael Bay's movie version of Zelda. That being said, I love the idea of building up to the sword instead of starting with it. Like, instead of the Master Sword choosing the hero has to earn it, you know what I mean? Think about it, Echoes of Wisdom kind of shows how well they can cook with new mechanics. So I feel like it's something Nintendo should definitely do, and I'm sure if they do, it'll be great. Our next hot take is by Lazalfos 346. Hot take. Tears of the Kingdom Link should have kept Rauru's arm. I don't know why, it would be cool if he still had the Zonai abilities. First, thank you Lazalfos for your take. Honestly, I kinda get it. Link with Rauru's arm was peak. On top of that, it adds to the lasting consequences that Tears of the Kingdom needs more of. But I'm sure the devs just took it away to not incorporate it in the next game. That's just my opinion though. Still though, keeping the Zonai powers long term would have been sick. If you think about it, Link will basically be Hyrule's one-man construction company, and he'd get like so many rubies. He wouldn't need the div glitch anymore for free rubies like I did. Sorry guys, I'm drinking water. I didn't realize talking so much you needed water. Kaden, thank you for your take, bro. The water temple in Ocarina of Time has a genius design and is one of, if not the best temple in the game. It is only looked down upon because people found it confusing on their first playthrough, but if you know what you're doing, it is actually really fun. Big thanks to Kaden for the hot take, and wow, calling the water temple the best, that's freaking bold, man, but I like it. Okay, I'll be honest, the water temple gave me trust issues before I even knew what trust issues were. The constant switching boots, raising water levels, forgetting which door you just opened. Bro, I was going crazy at 7 years old. But you know what? You're right. Once you actually know what you're doing, it's freaking genius. From the design to even the mini boss. Okay, I'm being biased. I just really love the fight with Dark Link. It was just so cool. But yeah, overall, definitely overhated. It's a great dungeon. Our next take is from Discord again. Mifa, Navi, and Fi aren't annoying. Okay, first of all, I say Fi. I know it's probably Fi. Does it matter? I don't think so. Anyway, since we got that out the way, I agree with Mifa. I think they're definitely overhated. Sometimes they do actually give great advice. For me, it was only annoying when like I'm on my 10th playthrough of Ocarina of Time, and Navi tells me in order to open a door, I have to press A. Like, I know that. But they're definitely great characters. I still get emotional towards the end of the game when they leave us. We feel a connection to them. Personally, I love all the Zelda companions. Our next take is by the Cloaked Ronin, fire name by the way. We need a Majora's Mask reimagined game. Different style, context, lore, all that. But still have a big finale between Majora and the fierce deity at the end. Kinda like how the Triforce of Zelda, Link and Ganon constantly reimagine, but for Majora and Link's fierce deity. Well, first, Cloaked Ronin, this take is fire. Also, I love the Toji profile picture. Majora's Mask with a brand new style, lore, and final showdown between Majora and Fierce Deity. That sounds too insane, man, but like in the best way. Imagine a darker, modern reimagined where Majora isn't just chaos but an ancient god of emotion or madness, and Fierce Deity is the embodiment of divine order. Think about it, that will literally be chaos versus control. How cool would that be? Nintendo, if you're listening, call this man, give him the creative director role before someone else does. Our next take is by Kai. Hot take, Tears of the Kingdom should have stayed as a second DLC to Breath of the Wild, with the addition of underwater exploration to complete the earthy experience. Kai, thank you for your take. I hope both sides of your pillows are cold and you sleep well today. Okay, a second DLC with underwater exploration, that would have broken the internet hands down. Imagine swimming through the ancient ruins of Zelda games. Wait, now that I'm thinking about it, imagine a shark mixed with the Lino chasing you underwater. Yeah, now I'm terrified, never mind. I get what you mean though. Tears of the Kingdom does feel lackluster in terms of added exploration. Same map, similar mechanics, and the Sky Islands weren't anything too special. But Underwater Exploration Edition would have been crazy. So much potential for how many great puzzles can come out of that. Alright, our next take is by Sue3. Skyward Sword is the best Zelda game. Sue, you just woke up like half the Zelda fandom with that one. I absolutely love Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword being the best though, I respect it. The story, beautiful. The music, peak. Groose, the best character of all time. I just had small nitpicks like the map being nothing crazy and the game being fairly easy and too linear for a Zelda game. Still, I get it. Everything else about it was amazing. Almost did a second playthrough like right afterwards. It was that good. Speaking of which, I should definitely do another playthrough of it soon. Thank you for your take. For the next take is from my really good friend Lenzi is Legends. Hot take, Twilight Princess took the greatness of Ocarina of Time already had and made it better. First, Lenzi, thank you for your take, bro. Everyone should sub to my friend here, he makes awesome Zelda content. But honestly, I agree. Twilight Princess was made with the intention to take everything great about Ocarina of Time and making it better. And with some of it, they did, in my opinion. The dungeons, amazing. The combat, dare I say, best combat in the entire Zelda franchise. And that final duel with Ganondorf, don't get me started. Straight up, cinematic masterpiece. It's like Ocarina of Time walked, so Twilight Princess could run with the sword in its mouth. Get it? Because Link turns into a wolf? No? Okay. For our next take, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. I know I'm gonna butcher it. I'm just gonna call you Deli. Just know, I love your name. The cycle is really messed up if you think about it. Why is Hyrule still in medieval times in universe? Does someone come along and blast the continent back to the Iron Age over magic triangles? How long has this mess or reincarnated evil and heroes and princesses actually go on? How many eras has it been for people who aren't under the effects of the Curse of Demise? First of all, thank you for your take. You just made me question literally everything. I never really thought about it that way. Like seriously, how many times has Hyrule been rebuilt at this point? Every other century it's like, oh look, peace has returned, and then like 5 minutes later, some dude in the desert wakes up mad at triangles again. The bigger question is, how has insurance not been a thing this whole time for Hyrule? You're right though, why are we still in medieval times? They've got laser shooting robots, flying islands, and time travel, but still no air fryers. That makes no sense. Jokes aside, it's just the aesthetic of the game. It's a fantasy world, but it will be cool to see a cyberpunkish Zelda game. Our next take is from Eric, King of Withers. The timeline is just for the fans, it doesn't matter at all. It's like an afterthought for the developers. First of all, Eric, thank you for your take, bro. I actually agree with you. Even though I made a Zelda timeline video, shameless plug. Anyways, I imagine Nintendo having a whiteboard in the office with like 3 timelines drawn out. And every time a new game drops, someone just like walks in with a dart and throws it, and wherever it lands, that's when the game will take place. Nintendo only made the official timeline after years of fans theorizing and fighting with each other over what game came first. With the timeline having many plot holes and retcons, it's safe to assume that devs don't really put too much thought into it. But that's also not necessarily a bad thing. I guess it depends what you prioritize more when it comes to enjoying a video game. Personally, for me, I enjoy each Zelda game being connected somehow. For the next take is from Tiago. Hot take, Cass's music is actually not that good. Tiago, bro, thank you for your take. I respect your music taste, man, but I'm gonna have to disagree with you here. When I hear Cass's music, I instantly stop what I'm doing and just vibe with his music. It's peak, bro. You should give it another listen. Trust. For the final take, it's from Kenny from my Discord server. The whole Tears of the Kingdom versus Breath of the Wild argument is stupid. They're both great games, and the Zelda community should stop trying to kill each other over simple opinions. Finally, someone said it. Because honestly, the Tears of the Kingdom versus Breath of the Wild debate has gotten so bad. It feels like watching two bokoblins slap each other with sticks, while the real enemy, people who just hate Nintendo, watches from the sidelines. They're both incredible games. Breath of the Wild redefined the open world genre, and Tears of the Kingdom expanded on it. The story for both games were amazing, in my opinion. Arguing over which one is better is like arguing whether Twilight Princess or Majora's Mask is darker. Like, who cares? They both made me depressed. So yeah, I'm with you. Let people enjoy their games. Alright, that one was my last one. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my voice was lost after half the video was recorded. There's still so many more takes that were submitted. Unfortunately, I couldn't get through all of them because I didn't want this video being hours long. But if you guys enjoy these types of videos where it's just me and you talking about random Zelda stuff, I'll definitely follow up with another video like this. Again, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. As of this recording, we are at 1,250. So we're growing pretty fast, and I couldn't be more grateful, guys. You are all amazing. Take care, friends.